So here we have the Seat Leon on a 17 plate. I'm going to start off firstly by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it. From the outside, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. I'm going to start off inside the boot area of the vehicle first. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors. Plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60-40 split folding rear seat, should you wish to increase this space even further again. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some of the controls, as I mentioned, from there. Now that we've done a full circle, though, you can see it's in excellent condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter and coolant temperature gauge. On the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the centre, you can see the total miles for the car. They are 52,940. You can change the information that's displayed above that using buttons on the steering wheel. We're on the driving data menu at the moment. You've got an assist systems menu, your navigation, audio, telephone, vehicle status, and back around to your driving data menu. And as I say, within each menu, you have various different things you can access in this car, including a digital readout for the speedometer. If we back out to the steering wheel, the buttons I was using a second ago over here, we have stereo controls and phone controls on the left-hand side, cruise control on this stalk, and into the center, the main touchscreen for the car. So from the main menu, firstly, in terms of music, we of course have the radio, and you can see up there that we've got DAB, FM and AM radio available. If you listen to your own music, there's a number of ways you can do that, and you can see some of those on screen now. They include Bluetooth audio, so once you paired your phone, you'll be able to make and receive phone calls, of course, but also stream your music wirelessly as well. This car also has Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, depending on what phone you have. And speaking of phones, you can, of course, pair your phone up from here as well. And as you may have noticed, we have satellite navigation. A really nice display, very easy system to use as well. Below that, firstly, we can turn off the stop and start. This car's designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic to save you fuel. The system's off when that light shows. You can turn your parking sensors on and off. You can adjust the passenger and driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in. That button turns your air conditioning on. Same button will turn it off. Or hit auto. The car will then maintain the temperatures you've asked for by taking full control of the fan speed and direction of the air for you. You can override that whenever you wish to. Underneath that, we have the inputs for our USB and auxiliary, the start and stop button for the engine, wireless phone charging just there, and a 6-speed manual gearbox. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.